From DD Bird, what's your favorite flavor of tea from David's Tea? Use code Simply for 20% off.
Yo, y'all doing my promos
they're
for
doing it
me.
for you.
Yes. Right now, we still have my code Simply active
Yes.
for a limited time only, though. I think it's only available for a couple weeks. So if you did want to make a purchase at David's Tea, which is one of my favorite tea brands, as you guys know, I'm always drinking their tea. You can do so. I'll put a link down below. My favorite flavor, it depends on my mood. It's kind of like music. So right now I'm drinking maple syrup oolong, which I like in the afternoon.
Okay. It's your
But
afternoon tea.
It's my afternoon tea. But in the mornings, I really like a green tea. And my favorite green tea from them is Countess of Seville. However, they're often not in stock with that one.
Yeah, I thought they discontinued
I don't know
that
why.
one.
They might have discontinued it. But when they've discontinued in the past, I've made my own version of it by mixing just one of their plain green teas. Like they have a selection of just a plain one, mixing that with Sunny C, which is one of their citrus teas.
Okay.
And if you blend them together, then you get the same effect of green tea with a little bit of like orange lemon citrus, which is just how I personally like my green tea. So that's my tip. Hot tip. Tea tip.
What about iced tea? Do you have a favorite iced tea?
Yeah, definitely Just Peachy. That is
There's a bunch in the fridge
the
right
best.
now, which
There
is
is
why
a
I
bunch in
thought
the
of
fridge.
that.
Yeah, Just Peachy is the best. That one's been around for a while, but like honestly, it's still the best.
Okay.
You don't even need to add
Have
sweetener.
you tried all the others?
Well, not like every single one of them, but
Why
I have
not?
tried some of them. I like Raspberry Freeze too. That one's really good.
Okay. All right, next question. What is your favorite tea warmer and kettle? I'm starting to collect and drink teas more often and need a better way to keep my tea hot.
These are the important questions.
Is this
Ben. Like
important?
this is honestly what people need to know. As an avid tea drinker, you're going to need good equipment,
Sure.
right? So I know you guys who watch my Snapchat and Instagram stories have noticed that when I've been at work, I've Snapchatted that I always put my mug on these little hot plates. It's basically like a tea mug warmer that heats up, not that hot, but just hot enough that it will heat the bottom of your mug as long as it's a ceramic mug that transfers heat.
You just like get that off Amazon?
I just get it off Amazon. They're not that expensive, and I have one in my office, in this podcast room, and at work.
At work, right?
Yeah. So I'll put a link down to that from Amazon down below.
There are mugs. I don't think you've tried this. Maybe you should try it. There are like these mugs that you can pair with your phone, and the mug itself keeps the liquid warm. Have you
I've
seen
seen
that?
but like they're really expensive.
They are.
And also it forces you to have to use that mug, which may not be as big or shaped in the exact size you want. And I'm very picky about my tea mug. So I much prefer just having this kind of inexpensive hot plate. And anyone who sips their tea over a long period of time knows how frustrating it is when your tea gets cold after like 20 minutes and you're only half done.
So what a terrible.
It's like in this podcast,
situation.
we talk too much and I still have half my tea left,
I
but
know.
guess what? It's still hot.
Okay. And then like you need to boil the water in the first
Yes.
place.
So we use a Breville Kettle, which is just like a stainless steel kettle. Ben got me the latest one for my birthday a couple years ago.
I think so.
And it makes it's unique and a little bit pricier because it makes an entire pot of tea instead of just hot water. But I don't really use that feature.
Yeah, you
I
can
haven't
put
been
the tea
using.
right in it, but I don't think
I don't
we've
really
ever
do
done
that. So, but what I do really like about it is you can set the temperature at which
Yeah.
it heats up to, which is really important if you're a tea lover,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want to burn the tea.
Yes.
So there's some teas that you don't want to get hotter than 185 degrees Fahrenheit, for example. So I'll just put that on and there's a button that literally says like green tea or white tea.
Yeah.
So I find that really helpful and easy. And when you're a tea snob like me, these little details matter.
Okay, Tea Snob. That's a good YouTube channel name, Tea Snob.
Tea snob it is.